Hey, I'm starting every video today because I posted earlier about it last week, and not a lot of people watched that particular video where I talked about the fact that the last week of this month, from the 24th of June through just past 4th of July, I will be out of the country. Brittany Page and I, we're celebrating our birthdays. Hers is on the 21st of June, mine's on the 27th of June, and we're going to be going to Scotland for a week or 10 days. And I wanted to let you know that during that week, there will be a guest host who you are going to be thrilled with. Probably not as thrilled as I am, but you're going to be very pleased. We probably will announce that tomorrow, who it's going to be, just to keep the suspense building or whatever. But I would ask that you support him. I just gave a little clue. Support him in those videos. Make sure you watch them and share them across the platform. And when you find out who it is, go and subscribe to his channel. Anyway, I just wanted to keep you apprised of the situation. Now let's talk about Donald Trump's birthday. That was on the 14th. And I know I talk a lot about it being a cult. The cult of Donald Trump. And never before. I didn't talk like this when Mitt Romney ran for president in 2012. I wasn't a public figure then, so no one really would have been around to listen to me talk about it. But the Republican Party hasn't displayed the amount of cultish adherence to a figure maybe ever. I mean, maybe it was a little bit with Ronald Reagan because he was so admired and looked up to, because he was such a great communicator, and he was. He transformed the way Americans thought about many things for the worse, for sure. But it never was like it is now, with people flying their weird flags and photoshopping Donald Trump's fat mug onto Rambo's body, where people just decorate their yards decked out in Trump. People have their cars wrapped in Trump face and Trump. It's a cult. It's weird. They've actually bowed down to golden statues of Donald Trump at political events. It's a cult. It hits every single hallmark of what it is to be a cult. And this video I'm getting ready to show you from TikTok is about as alarming as it can be, but also it is just more evidence. It's evidence piled upon the massive pile that already exists of evidence that it's a cult. And this is a group of people inside of a garage. If you watch I've watched it several times, but just to try to see where they are. And there's like a roll-up door, like on a garage. But this entire little room there's probably 6-8 people in there singing happy birthday vociferously, just enthusiastically singing happy birthday to a cardboard cutout of Donald Trump with a MAGA hat on. But the room is it's like Donald Trump MAGA puked all over the room. And there's all the things that I mentioned, the Rambo picture and Trump flags, and there's probably Trump 2024, no more bullshit, or fuck your feelings, or whatever nonsense that they do that you've seen time and time and time again on the dozens or hundreds of flags that you've seen flown for Donald Trump, while they sing happy birthday to their cult leader in the form of a cardboard cutout. We'll just get to the video and then we'll talk about it a little more.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Trump. Happy birthday to you. Make America, may our dear Lord bless you. May our dear Lord bless you. May our dear Lord, may our dear Lord, may our dear Lord bless you. Happy birthday to you. You belong in the zoo with the lions and tigers and the big game, but you. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Now make the birthday. Stola, 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 Vietnam. Yes, Vietnam. Yes, Vietnam. Yes, yes, Vietnam. Yes, Vietnam. Happy birthday, Trump. Woo! Trump 2024, baby! I'm gonna redo that. Say that word.
I can't believe I just noticed. I didn't notice it before. This wasn't just like an impromptu, like, oh, we got the cardboard cutout. It happens to be his birthday. Let's sing a song. They made a cake with the 78 candles, like the 7 and the 8 lit. This was premeditated. They were having a birthday party for Donald Trump. And look, this wouldn't be alarming, and I do believe it is alarming, but it wouldn't be alarming if it was just an isolated incident, some idiots in their garage singing happy birthday to a guy they love, like Donald Trump. But you see this all over the place. How many times have you seen boat parades or cars with Trump paraphernalia splattered all over it? In the same manner that we watched Caesar Sayoc, the MAGA bomber, remember, he had his kidnapper van just completely covered in that kind of crap. You see this all over the place. It's not an isolated incident. It's weird, it's creepy, and I believe it's dangerous because they're putting one particular figure who happens to be a convicted felon and a demagogue and a dangerous criminal. They're putting him above even their own religion, their own philosophies about politics, although I think that crowd is probably bereft of any policies, of any understanding of the Constitution, of any adherence to American values as stated in our founding documents. It's weird, is it not? Would you participate? Would you accept an invitation to someone's garage that was just decked out in Biden, in a cardboard cutout of Biden and Biden flags and stickers and a birthday cake for a man who wasn't there while singing happy birthday to a cutout of Joe Biden? Would you go? Or would you think, those are weirdos. I don't want anything to do with that. This is creepy and cultish. Of course, that's how you'd feel. Of course, that would be your reaction. Because it's not normal to do what you just witnessed. Several rounds of different songs. Happy birthday, Trump. It's inexplicable. But in America in 2024, it's the norm for Republicans. They think it's normal. And the greater danger, and I've talked about this in the past, is that young people who are just coming up with Donald Trump as president, people who were 12 or 14 and just coming in to start paying attention to politics, they will think the first person that they really recognized and understood as president and knowing what that was, they'll think this is totally normal. And they'll think it's weird that the Biden people don't ruin their cars and deck their houses out in Biden gear. They'll think that's weird. They'll think it's peculiar. They'll think, well, no one really supports Joe Biden because no one ruins their possessions or makes their garage look like a freak show, like a scene out of Beautiful Mind with the lines going everywhere and a conspiracy psycho. Anyway, this is where we are. This is why voting and getting rid of MAGA as quickly as we can, just jettisoning the ideology and the adherence and the love for Donald Trump. I mean, ultimately what's going to, I won't say that because somebody will run away with out of context clip. Anyway, what do you think? More importantly, what do you think? I'd love to know. Let's talk about it in the comments. You can also call or email me, 714-576-4054. As always, there's an email address daily@dollemore.com. Please consider supporting this work, helping me make these videos. You can become a channel member for $2 a month, patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. Both those are great ways. Follow me on social media. Blah, blah, blah. Happy birthday, Donald Trump. Oh, happy birthday. Ugh. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.